Greetings, people of the internet. I am Lucha Man. And welcome to Lucha Man Reviews. And on today's episode, sorry it's late, but I am reviewing Batwoman, the new show to the CW. Batwoman is taking over in the dark and brooding and glooming department, seeing as how Arrow is coming to its final season. And it takes place in the Arrowverse, so hopefully stuff will merge and cross over, and yeah. So it's interesting. So, what is Batwoman? Batwoman is Kane, Bruce Wayne's cousin. And she's called back to Gotham after she left because she needs to come back there for various reasons. Two of those reasons being that Batman has disappeared from Gotham for 3 years, and so has Bruce Wayne. So, for those of you who are like super into the whole which timeline, which DC universe, that should help narrow the field a bit. Now, we were first teased some trailers for this show, and last season, the end of Supergirl, Flash, and Arrow, they had a special three-night crossover event where they worked with Batwoman. And based on what I saw, I think that crossover takes place like a few years after the show. So hopefully, after the show will be established. Yeah, because they were in Arkham, and there was several notable features in Arkham. All right, so Kate Kane is brought back to Gotham, and we have one very key villain who is a central pivot point for this whole show. But we're also going to be introduced to some other villains, like we've been introduced to Magpie, and we've been introduced to a gentleman named Thomas Elliot, who you know by a different moniker, but you have to look that up. Keep it hush-hush. Anyway, yeah. So this first season is going to be the origin story of the Batwoman. Kate discovers by fate and accident that her cousin is Batman, and now she has to try to solve dark secrets, family mystery, stop nefarious villains, and of course, seeing as how it's the Batman Arrow universe, it's brooding, it's dark. Yeah, it's dark metaphorically, figuratively, and literally. Seriously, you're going to have to mess with your TV settings on this, because it's like, okay, yeah, it's hard to watch the show because everything is filmed in the dark. Everyone's dressed in black and it's filmed in the dark. You need night vision goggles to watch this show. That's that's one of my major complaints. Now, I would like to see some other characters from the Batman universe that I know and love, but hey, if we get a chance to focus on some other characters, because he has a laundry list of villains that he's fought, so I'd be alright with that. But so far we've seen we've only heard characters referenced, and we've seen like a flashback which featured a character. I want to see the Joker. I want to see how the Joker is on TV, because so far, Batman shows we've had Gotham, which is the origin story, and it's now off the air. We have like the animated series, which sees Batman in his prime, and we also have the video games, and then of course we have Batman Beyond, which shows after Bruce is retired. And now this is kind of another Bruce is no longer with us thing. So for those of you who are really heavily invested in the DC Batman universes, you'll be able to figure out which universe this is. I had to do a little research myself to figure out which universes took place in. It's like, okay, they made a couple of changes here and there. I like it so far, but like I said, it is very dark, so in the literal sense of hard to see. So I give Batwoman a 9.5 out of 10. I love it. I love the whole DC superhero TV show stuff, and hope they keep up the good work. Alright, that's all the time we have for this episode. Thank you for watching. Until next time, this has been Lucha Man for Lucha Man Reviews, and thank you very much, and have a nice day.